Episode 7, Desperation. Hello, I'm Danny Cavallo. When I was a young man, 17, 18 years old, I had a girlfriend. She was a little bit older than me. And as these young relationships go up and go down on an emotional roller coaster of sorts, emotions run high, emotions run low. We feel things. This is the nature of being a teenager. This is the nature of being young. Your feelings are open. They haven't been squashed. They haven't been quelled or pressed down by the cold world yet. And we were going through this thing where we were breaking up and getting back together and breaking up and getting back together, because this is what happens. This is what you do when you're 17 or 18 years old. And during one of these high, low, on, off times, this young lady looked me in the eye and she said, "Danny, desperation is not a turn on." And I never forgot those words. I was maybe 17 then. I'm 43 now. Desperation is never a turn on. However, we do suffer. In life, we suffer. In love, we suffer. For our art, we suffer. For our fitness, we suffer. In our relationships, we suffer. Sadly, in our friendships, we sometimes suffer. Tragically, in our love unions, we sometimes suffer. But here's the thing about suffering. It can make you better. People have this fake idea that it's supposed to be all rainbows and lollipops all the time. Well, I'll tell you one thing for sure, two things for certain. Hell no, it's not. Sometimes all we know is pain. Sometimes all we know is despair. But it's only through those negative forces that break us down, that push us low. It's only through those negative forces that we can pick ourselves up, maybe come back bigger, stronger, more durable, wiser, kinder, more giving, more forgiving. The things that don't kill us make us stronger. I'm sure you guys have heard that many, many times. I know I've heard it many, many times in my life. But it wasn't until I've been squashed down, kicked down, gone through bad things, that I realized that I'm better for these things. That's right. I'm not better in spite of the struggles I've had. I'm better because of the struggles that I've had. And anybody out there listening to this, if you've suffered, I feel for you. And I'm sorry. But you take that suffering, you look it straight in the eye, and you come back bigger and stronger for it. There's a great book by Ryan Holiday called The Obstacle is the Way. And one of the things that he talks about in this book is that we become stronger because of these things. And Danny's a big believer in that. If you've never had anything to strive against, then you're never going to have anything to strive for. We all suffer. But those of us who were born gifted, which ain't me, which ain't most of you, those of us who were born privileged or with advantage, they'll never get as far as those of us who've had to fight to survive. Because if you've had nothing to strive against, you'll have nothing to strive for. Keep the dream alive. Subscribe.